Well, minus 2 mil, so that makes it 15 mil. That's what Storm Isha gave us last night. Morning world, welcome to Monday 22nd of January and the morning after the night before. So last night was rough. I came out before I went to bed, stood at that door and put my hands on the glass of the door, and I could feel the whole thing being heaved in and out by the force of the wind against the house. So I think we only had sort of 60 mile an hour-ish winds. It wasn't mad. I mean, it's down on the coast by the Severn Bridge. I think they said 90 mile an hour down there. It was windy, but it was also really, really wet. So anyway, I've just had a message from my friend Mark from Fwag to say that he thinks we probably are eligible to put, or eligible, sorry, for some grant aid to put a roof over the feeding area for the cattle. But he wants some photographs because apparently the application for all this is, they're overrun with applications, lots and lots and lots. And he said, get some good photographs, it will help. So I'm going to use the tools I have at my disposal to get some better photographs. It's still a bit windy. I might flow the drone round a little bit as well, but it is still quite windy. We'll see if the drone says, no, don't like it, we'll bring it back in. But yeah, so I'm going to take a couple of photographs of the yards where I want to put the roof up, and then we'll send them off to Mark and he will tell me what to do then with applying for these grants, and then we'll just see where that goes, see what happens. Right, let's put this thing together and get it in the air. Well, might as well be half comfortable what we're doing, aren't we? I'll swoosh over so you can see what I can see. Right, well hopefully there's a trick. So I'll download them on my computer in a minute, and then I got a WhatsApp them over to Mark. So, but I just want to come down and double check. I came down first thing, everything was okay, but the cattle are bellowing. So why? Stop now. Still, why? What's the noise about then? Eh? What is the racket about? You made that mucky again, haven't you? Not terrible. And your bed. So hopefully I'm getting a phone call today from our vets. We've done the stool sample for the cattle, and apparently we do not have a worm problem. So there was no eggs in there. So that's not what the problem is, but they are, a couple of them they're not gaining anything. Why are they so loose? So, well, we got TB test in a couple of weeks, and what I did say was maybe while they're doing a TB test, if they're here and if they feel like it, maybe take a couple of blood samples from some of these guys and just have a look. I don't think this is anything like Yonis or anything like that. I don't believe that's what that is. We haven't had Yonis on the farm for, decades. We had one cow once that was suspect Yonis. She was gone next day. As soon as we thought what it was, she was gone. That was in the early days when we were buying stuff in. She came in, we weren't happy. We had a blood test done. They said, we think it's Yonis. She was gone. But yeah, curious. Why are you not? Dexters don't need a lot of grub. When like your sort of newer continental breeds, you would have to pump these guys full of protein. These guys don't normally need it. I mean, they should all look like this fella and that fella. So it's not like they're all suffering. It's just a couple of them, like this little chap here, just not really doing as well as could be. Why? Anyway, they're not hungry. They got food. Everybody's got grub. I know that because I've already been down once. The beds are better than I thought they were going to be after the driving rain last night. And I mean, it was horizontal stair rods. None of our gutters on our house could cope with it. It was all overflowing the gutters. It was coming down that hard. It's actually not as bad down here as I anticipated. At midnight, I thought this was going to be washed out. So anyway, right. We've got someone coming in the next 10 minutes to pick up some wood chip. So I might as well lodge it in the yard for 10 minutes. I won't get stuck into a job until she's been. Once she's gone, then we'll get into our jobs. Might also call over to the farm today just to have a look at the seed grounds. It's all planted, everything's in. Reg and Rich and Andy finished. I think they said that's at 10 o'clock they finished day before yesterday. So that's all in. But again, that got well and truly washed in last night. We'll go and have a quick look at that. Apparently we got a bit of a pigeon issue. One of the fields was grey and black with pigeons and jackdaws and rooks. Is that because we ploughed it and we turned some stuff up? Or are they after the seed? Questions. Want some fuel as well. Maybe we're going to get some fuel before we start anything else. Hi Oliver.
We've got two down.
Oh, have you? Where to? Right, okay. I could probably get someone there lunchtime-ish.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
The other one we've got is so sad. The yew tree in the middle field in the village has come down.
Oh, what? Oh no, no, really? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get up. I'll get there as soon as I can.
2003 on the gate.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to have a look at the yew tree and see what we can do with it.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and get up there, but it'll probably be after lunch before I can get there.
No problem. Cheers, mate.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Somebody asked me a little while ago what the two holes were up in the top of there. I'll show you. But it's to grease the top of these rams. So the bottom end of the ram I grease from down here, obviously, but the top pivot point up in there, will we grease that from the top down? I'll show you. Actually, let's do it outside. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not, but basically down in there is grease nipple, and the same in there. Maybe you see that one better, I don't know. Grease nipple. Right, we don't grease these two as often as them down there. These don't get anywhere near as much muck or anything else. That down there, that suffers all the dirty end. So basically, pretty much, I won't say every single time I put fuel in this, but most times when I fuel this up, I give the stuff at the front a grease, and then these probably every fourth time I fill up, the same as the other pivot points on here or ram points. So this fella here I think will probably be okay. I did him not long ago. So there's one there, one underneath in there, one in there. Basically anywhere there's a pin, there's a grease nipple. Plus down in the pedals we've got, hang on a second, we've got, there he is. Gosh. Anyway, there's a grease nipple there, there's a grease nipple there, there's another one in there, and in there. So basically all this, pedals, everything gets a greasing. Not every time, but regular. Go on, get on there. There you go. Again, thank you, Matthew. So I came in the backyard with the intention, while I'm waiting for our wood chip customer to arrive, I had intended to start maybe moving some of that over there. Kind of forgetting about the weather we had last night. I've come around the corner here and I've pretty much changed my mind. I'm just going to make a royal mess if I try getting in there. So I won't. We'll move this when it's a bit drier. Right, I need to break through there and get rid of that water. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, right, well, we'll wait for our transit to arrive and then we'll crack on with something else. Not this. We'll bring it back a bit. One more. There's Toady. Yeah, springs don't look very happy.
Ah, well.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Get it hooked on and we'll never know. None the wiser.
Look at that tidy job. No worries. Okay. Okay. Bye. Right then, get me coat. Go look at some trees. Where's Biscuit? Biscuit! There you go, you got me coat as well. Right, so we're off to local hamlet. Some of you will recognise where we're going. To see a friend, a customer, who's had a little bit of trouble with trees recently. And while I'm there, I'm going to see if I can nudge him into doing me a little favour. Ah, there they are. There's not much left of that, is there? Bugger. Okay. This is the ash trees we had down a couple of weeks ago. All infected with ash dieback. This guy here has got it as well. That one, although it looks an odd shape, so far not too bad, but yeah, we've only had the 3 down for now. They made a good job of clearing the wood up. Most of it's gone. Someone just realised I was going without her. You weren't paying attention, were you? Okay. Can they get through there though? Nothing quite like the sound of the wind in the trees. It's different with the leaves on, but yeah, I like it.